what I noticed for the past few years, we have great talent in our community, especially with football. And as a counselor, I felt it was my civic duty to find a way to give these young men a great opportunity to obtain some football scholarship, get the opportunity to go out there and show their skills, also obtaining a good education. What we strive for is definitely the education part. So some of the most talented players, we noted that they do have the most challenge with having a proper education. So our goal, and my goal, is to work with them, to giving them a bright future. So it's really working with different communities.
The opportunity to come to Trinidad and Tobago, and especially this time around the island of Trinidad, has been fantastic. You know, it's a wonderful opportunity for us as an organization to view the talent that was introduced to us first by just getting to know these guys over the internet, but then to physically come down here from the United States and to see the talent and to be able to provide a camp opportunity where we could test the players and see them go through the motions of game situations and all that, but then also to sit down with them and interview them and find out about their academic interests and who they are as young people, and to be able to turn that around into something positive, to perhaps bring them to the United States with an opportunity to play football through an athletic scholarship and academic scholarship combined is really our purpose. We ran a 2-day camp at the Maracas training grounds, and on the first day we had the players come in. We ran some agility testing right away. We do a speed test, and then we do some technical skills training as well. So that way we can judge the players not only under athleticism, but also, you know, how they are with the football on an individual basis. And then we put them in small-sided games so we can see how they are in tight spaces, getting to move the ball around a little bit. And then we put them in full game situations as well to see if they can handle themselves in match play situations, getting numbers up, whatever it is, whether they're an attacker, a defender, a goalkeeper, working with all positions, and then giving those players feedback so they know where they can keep developing. The emphasis on being a student athlete, student first, is foremost. And so when we're out there on the field, obviously we don't know the players' academics, but what we are watching for is their character, how they handle themselves when they make a mistake, how they are with their teammates. Are they a good teammate? Are they complaining? All those things, because that then carries into how they may behave on a team environment, but also in the classroom. And then once the camp is over, we follow up with as many players as we were able to schedule in the time that we're here, and we meet with them individually with their parents, and we discuss their academics and kind of find out where they're at from current and what their goals may be. And then maybe we also can point them to, like, hey, here's something else as an opportunity based on what we've seen on the field and where you're at academically, that you could possibly see an opportunity in the United States as well in a college environment. There's two things that really jumped out to me just in our first experience here, which has been exciting to be able to come down to Trinidad. We're an organization that's kind of spread out throughout the world, but we don't have a presence in Trinidad or through Central America, and we really want to build that as well. So with our presence here, one of the things I've noticed is typically in the United States, the athlete that's about 14 years old going into high school already has a vision for college, playing in university, going on from there. Whereas what we noticed here is the 17, 18, 19-year-old isn't necessarily thinking about what's next or has that goal in mind. So for me, it's kind of transitioning and educating the parents and the players here that you can use football as a vehicle to gain access to higher academics and getting opportunities in the U.S. So that was definitely one thing. The next thing we noticed is for us, just on the physical standpoint, is in the U.S. the game itself is a little more physical and it's also a little bit faster, and so a lot of the kids here needed more fitness overall, just like this, not necessarily the speed of play, but just that endurance and getting after it and that kind of thing. And but it was cool to be able to educate them on this, kind of see, because the playing styles are so different. And I think that for them to kind of see how they may have to change some things or even adapt themselves, but also in a positive way, because some of that physicality can be brought back into the Trinidad game and perhaps see something there too. So it's just one of those things that we maybe have a player adapt to.